What's going on, guys? It's Tech 360. Today we're going to talk about an issue that I had with my iPhone. Alright guys, so first and foremost, thank you for clicking on this video and let's get into it. So, let me give you a little background real quick. I'm going to try to sum this up for you guys as quick as I can so you don't have to do a bunch of searching. You get your answers here. So, I bought this iPhone probably 5 years ago, probably 4.5 years ago, 4.5. Okay, it's the iPhone 6s Plus. Now, I've heard this same issue happen with several iPhones, different types, the newer ones and older ones. So this could apply to you guys. So here's the thing. Now, basically in short, my phone's been working fine. I really had no issues. You know, I do the typical stuff here and there. I've had to replace a screen once, and then I've had to do like a factory reset a time or two just because my phone's kind of acting a little weird here and there. So I'll just reset the phone. Okay. Other than that, I really hadn't had no issues. Now, a few days ago, I was sitting there just messing around with my phone, checking Facebook, whatever it may be, or just YouTube stuff, whatever. And all of a sudden, phone just goes black, shuts down, and they got this little squiggly, like a cat chasing his tail thing right here. I'm like, so I'm like, that's kind of odd. I was like, well, maybe there's some kind of weird update or something, and it just forced shut down. Who knows? I don't know. So keep in mind, I just pulled this thing off the charger. So at the time, it had like 89% on it. So, and then I go to start it back up, and the white screen came up, the little Apple logo, whatever, loaded up. I hit the thing, put my code in it, and all of a sudden now the battery thing, my little battery indicator showed I had 10% battery. I'm like, how in the heck is that even possible? I was like, I don't know of any way what could have drained my battery like that. I was like, huh, it's kind of strange. So I was like, whatever. So I started kind of messing with it, opened it back up, went in, put my code in, did what I had to do, and got in. I started getting back. I'm gonna get back on Facebook, see what's going on. And all of a sudden, phone shuts off again. I'm like, this phone wasn't even turned on more than 20 seconds. It already shut off again. What the heck's going on? So I go and I turn it back on, and it pulls up. Same thing, loads up, put my code in, and it shows now I got 85%. I'm like, what in the heck is going on here? So same thing, it shut off again within like 25 seconds, shut off. I try to restart it, and then this time it showed the little battery indicator with a plug on it. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. What the heck's going on? So I'm like, maybe the battery thing's like the indicator's wrong. So I don't know. So I was like, so I plugged it up, started it back up, it did fine. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's working fine now. And I let it get about 50%, pulled it off. I started messing around on it, shut off again within about 30 seconds. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So I kind of started digging around, and this is what I'm trying to help you guys with, save you a little bit of time. I started digging around, started going all over different websites. I mean, I was, different forums and just whatever it is that just started reading stuff, started reading stuff about issues that other people may have had with these phones or with the iPhones in general. And there were several different things. Oh, your motherboard's fried, or you're charging whatever. This is all burned up. You're going to have to do this. You're going to have to do that. But it's just like, after I was bouncing back and forth probably about 4 different pages, and they all kind of kept narrowing down to one little issue. So after I kind of started figuring it out, I started paying attention to what I read. So I kind of let it out, put it back on charger, started it back up, worked fine. Okay, I can get on there, I can play on Facebook, look at YouTube videos, whatever it may be. I can do anything I wanted to, no issue. As soon as I unplugged it, I give it about 25 seconds, boom, it's dead again. I'm like, okay, it's gotta be the battery, gotta be the battery. Okay, well, I've opened up this phone before, so I already kind of knew what I was doing. So here's what I did with my phone that was doing that. It kept just pulling up, shutting down. Now, if your phone is stuck in Bootloop mode, that's a different subject. That's a whole different ordeal, what Bootloop is, What Bootloop is when your phone goes like load up, and it's on the white screen, and then it shuts off. And then and then the white screen kicks back on, the Apple logo, and you're like, oh, okay, it's gonna load. Oh, nope, and it shuts off. Okay, when it continually does that, that's a boot loop, which is basically it's hung in the booting mode basically, and that's a whole nother issue. But that's not what I had. So it ended up being the battery. So what I did is like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and order a battery. That's got to be it. I mean, I don't want to get a new phone. I could, because I got all the newer ones with the better cameras and all stuff like that. I like my phone. I've done a lot of cool work with this phone. I made a lot of money with this phone. So what I did is we went to Amazon. Okay, And this is what I got, the Flylink Tech brand battery. Okay, this is just a replacement battery for this phone. I didn't get the cheap, the little cheapy one, but this is a cheaper one. It's not like the Apple brand one, but this one I think ran me probably right around 18 bucks. I got on Amazon, had it the next day, and basically you take it, you open it up. Now it came with this as well, which is like a little, it's like a seal that goes around the phone when you put it back together, so it makes sure your phone's sealed up. And you open this up, and this is kind of how it came, but with a new battery. This is the old battery that was in my phone. If you kind of look at it, I know it's like heat shrink, but I don't remember it looking like that the last time I took the battery out when I was messing with my phone and tinkering with some other stuff on it. So that was like, So, but yeah, just a little thin battery. There's not really much to it. Like I said, it comes with a battery, and it comes with all the little tools and stuff with it. Got the little bitty skinny screwdrivers, a couple different ones that you may need or will need, and got a couple little pry things you can pry stuff with. Got some cool little tweezers, man. You can use those like pick your nose or something, man. Anyway, and it comes with another little tool. I just lost it in here and just slid. But anyway, there's another little, like a little pry tool, and all it does is just helps pry the phone apart. I'm not gonna jack with it right now because it's whatever. So that's the kit. Like I said, I ordered it on Amazon. I had it the next day. So, and I put the battery in. It took me probably every bit of maybe 10 minutes to do. All you got to do, in short, you got two little screws right here by the charging port on this phone. Now your phone may be different. You got two little screws here, and basically you take the little pry tool and you get in between the screen and this little bezel, and you just work it around. You just kind of break that. There's like a kind of a waxy gasket, or kind of a, I can't think. It's real sticky though, and you got to just break it loose and just pry it back and get it separated, and the screen will fold back like this. The screen will fold back. You basically pull a ribbon loose, and in short, there's a few little things like screws and stuff you got to take out, but if you're kind of somewhat savvy, you can figure that out. Take that out, and then now your battery's exposed. So then you basically do the same thing. You just pop basically a battery ribbon off, put the new one in it, put it in its place. With the little sticky tape it comes with on the back to keep it from bouncing around inside the phone, which I don't know how it's going to bounce around in there. It's so little anyway. And then put it all back together, just reverse process, okay? Like I said, it took me like 10 minutes. I was done, and and I charged it up fully with an iPhone charger. Now this is what I've heard a couple times now, and I'm going to share this with you guys. Now they say with these iPhones, the charger it comes with, the little square things, yes, I know they are slow. They are slow chargers, and to me personally, they suck, but they recommend and they say use this charger, because if you use like a Samsung charger or just like a regular charging block or any other charger other than the iPhone charger, it charges too fast and it burns out the battery quickly or quicker, okay? They always say use that iPhone charger, use the one that comes with, use that charger, because like all the other ones, the voltage is a little bit different, or the outputs or something like that is different, and it basically in time it just fries your battery and it shortens the life of the battery. And I've used all kinds of different chargers throughout the years, so probably what may have caused it. So like I said, once I got the battery in, I charged it up to 100%. It took a while for that first initial charge all the way to 100%, and I used it today, and usually by noon my phone was kind of creeping around dead almost, and I've used it all day, and I'm barely at 40%. So the battery works fine. I have no issues with it. It's not shutting off anymore. I hope this helps you guys. Like I said, I want to kind of speed it up so you don't have to go out and do a bunch of searching. So if it helps you guys, man, just comment below, whatever, kind of let me know that it did help. I just, it's kind of nice to know if it was even worth making this video. So if you have any questions or comments, comment below, and I'll do my best to get back with you guys. And until next time.